Hello, everybody. Welcome to another day more ranked. I've been playing this deck here. It is Jolteon, Leafeon, and Baby Jolteon. We're going in with it. I've won a few matches with it off camera, and I'm going to try to grind a little bit this morning. That's all. See if I can get a handful of games in. There is nothing more powerful than this Eevee that allows you to go on the first turn. It's just too good, man. Alright, so not that many different cards on this time around. But we're in a good place. We're going to ping for damage right there. We ping for damage when they attach the next one. They have to heal, I think, because that'll be 40 damage. Magcargo is only 120, so that would put it down to 80. But now if they're getting 10 in between turns, I'm going to need to hang on to that Eevee bag for my math. Alright, let's Professor here. Okay. And we end our turn. We have one more before we can attack. And I've been thinking too, like, I don't know if the double Leafeon is the best way to play this deck. My opponent conceded. Alright. They probably didn't get their Magcargo that time. Not a bad first game. Alright, rank up it looks like. One match, and we might be in UV3. Alright, we're going first again. We only have a Professors in our hand. I didn't see the energy. Alright, we're going up against water, so that's potentially really good for us. Jolteon, top deck Jolteon. Let's go. Oh, close. Close, close, close. Alright. Well, we don't have any other supporters here, so let's just go ahead and put this Leafeon down. We'll get our first energy, and then next turn we can start attacking. That's the best part about the Leafeon, is the free energy. You don't have to do anything except evolve. Also, that Eevee just is so good. I already have a Leafeon on my first turn, or a Jolteon. Any of that is really, really good. Where do they attach, though? That's where we need to know. Are they going to sacrifice this first guy? Because we get the first hit. They don't have... Maybe they have a Greninja coming. Yeah, alright. So they might have a Greninja next turn. Mars or a red card would probably go so dope in here. Let's see. Do we put 90, or do we Sabrina so that we can Cyrus something back? Got 10 cards left in our deck. We've only used one supporter. Alright, well, that takes care of any Greninjas next turn, so fine by me. They probably have another basic to put down in their hand. It could be another Froakie. It's something to keep their numbers up. Because if they hit me as is with 60... Okay, so now it's 80. And that means they can two-shot my Leafeon. Which is not good, because I don't have any other Pokemon set up. I don't have any draw supporters. do have the red, though. Alright. So let's assume they have Greninja next turn. That turns into 100. Oh, man. That might have just freaking saved us. An EV bag and heal. That's the 80. We can EV bag, get to the 100. Now that's 2, 4, 6, 80 damage. If they have Greninja in that huge hand, then that turns 2, 4, 6, 8 into 100. So I need to do this now. My 70 will turn into 90. Might as well. They don't know I'm playing Cyrus. Let's go ahead and Forest Breath before we lose a turn. There's no reason not to. Or before we lose it for the turn, rather. And Solar Beam for 90 here. Now, it depends on what this guy's going to do. If he hits us, even with a Greninja, he needs a red in order to win. So now we're seeing the Greninja. It's Greninja EX. That was not what I was expecting. So they get the 20 off. Do they have an Irida? If they heal... Ooh. That saved them. That did some work for them. Okay, no Irida though. That's good. We used both of our bags to stay alive, which is fine. Take 80. There's no other Greninjas on the board. Oh man, if we did play Oricorio, this would be fire. Alright, let's finally play another Professor's Research here. Alright, we got a Jolteon, and that's game. GG's. I don't think I needed to. That was just automatic. We'll get rid of the lightning here. We'll go into our Jolteon. 80 damage plus the 20 for weakness. Gives us more than enough. GG. That's it. Ultra Ball 3, baby. Yeah. Alright, so... Ooh, we do get the first energy. We have Baby Jolteon. We'll get 60 damage on right away. It depends on... it depends on what is next. For real, for real. Dino Mega Absol. Alright. Dang, they're getting a good turn this turn. Indeedee as well. Okay. Cats are going crazy this morning. That's why I keep looking over my shoulder. Okay. All right. So Copycat would net us 3 versus Professor getting us just a fresh 2. We'd have to play down those. Then we get a fresh 3. We're not playing against any Oricorios, right? Alright, how do I start this? They're really set up already. At least their bench. We're gonna go with the aggressive route here. Hello, kitty cat. Go ahead now.
Painter! Pence! Olette! Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Bye, kitty cat. Now we get the Jolteon. Great. So we hit for 70. We do have a Cyrus in hand, so we can pull that baby right back up. If they have the Hydreigon, then we're in trouble. But they don't have enough energy to attack, actually, and retreat. Okay, they wasted that energy. Rocky Helmet on Furfrou? They don't know that we're playing 2 Cyrus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And there's no real reason now. Just keep adding damage here. Because they don't have any energy on this Absol. They only have had 1 turn to attach. Okay. Now. Alright, do I use the other Cyrus now? I feel like I should. If I copycat now, I get a fresh 4. If I Cyrus, then the Absol comes back up and is not dead. But as long as they Indeedee first and then retreat, then they're in okay. I kind of want to use up this Cyrus so they don't have the ability to later. I'm gonna really keep this pressure on. Now that I have my Jolteon EX up front, and we're gonna go for it. I wish I had EV bags. Or a red, rather. It snowed a little bit outside overnight. Who knew? Not me. Oh my gosh. Okay, they healed first, though. I also play a Sabrina, so that would be pretty fun to get. Let's go ahead and grab these 5 cards. There's an Eevee bag. There's a Sabrina, a red, Professors, another Eevee EX. Okay. Now, we take some damage here. We're going to take 20 damage, which is not great. We can either keep the Eevee bag for the 20, or we do plus 10. He takes minus 20. So he'd be left with 10 energy. And we're not about that life. We're going to take this prize card. Gonna take this prize card, man. It's not exactly how I wanted to do it, but by George, it's how we're gonna do it. Who's George? I don't know. Alright, so either they're playing 1 prize, or they're hoping for the Hydreigon, or they get the Hydreigon and we lose. They didn't have it, so they're going from 4 to 3, hoping. Chances are getting better the smaller the deck gets. 7 cards, though. That's not a great copycat for them. Did they get it? Or are they stuck? Yeah. Ooh, alright. So we do have a Sabrina now. Can use that. They really want us to swing into this Furfrou. My goodness. Alright. If we Giant Cape here because we need to, just to stay alive. I think Sabrina is the play here. That way we don't take any more damage on our Jolteon. We've played both Cyrus now, so that is kind of a problem. We'll go here. We have the one prize card trade as well. Let's go Mach Bolt. Let's go Mach Bolt. Alright. So they don't have any energies attached, like, anywhere. Because they keep forcing them to retreat with this Jolteon. They don't have any prize cards taken. They don't have anything aside from damage on the board, it would appear. The red is not going to do anything this turn. So let's Professor. I think we've used up both of our bags too. We have. Get rid of this Pokeball now. Alright, we're at 140. We're going to go ahead and, I guess, hit into this guy. It's unfortunate, but we don't really have a choice. They're going to just keep trying to stall so they can set up their Dino or get heals. The Watch Over is a little bit wasted if they're going to attack with Furfrou. I guess not. It saved them dying. Actually. Alright, so we got a Leafeon here. We can Professors because the red is not going to do anything right now for us. And that's our whole deck. So we got 90 up front, 140 behind. They got nothing but damage and no Hydreigon. They've used one Copycat, one Professor, 2 Pokeballs. They've had 2 Furfrous. Do they play another Absol or Indeedee? Great questions. Now, I don't really want to put damage on him. The energy, though, is really important to get the pings. 1, 2, 3. That's 60. That's a lot of damage on that Dino. You don't need to attach. So we're not going to. We're going to force them to do something about this Jolteon up front. And I'm not going to sacrifice HP any other place. Another Dino. Does this one get a rare candy up front, though? Because that's the most important thing for them. It's the only way they're going to win. Giovanni. They don't have it. GG's. That is our third prize card. That's it. GG's. I freaking love this deck. Alright, we're climbing. We're in Ultra Ball 3 right now. Let's see what our opponent is playing. I might need to go get coffee. First, again, with Eevee Jolteon EX in hand. I love the start. Alright, they're back. They're playing Electric, too. Okay, they're playing Heliolisk. Okay. They only have 3 in hand. We definitely want this up front. Because even from your energy zone, it's going to take 20 damage from that alone. Do I copycat after putting down the EVEX? Or do I? No, we'll Professor. We'll see if they get a bigger hand. Ooh, okay, okay. This is a good hand here now. We got 2 Jolteons. This one can't go anywhere. We got a Cape in our hand. Let's put it on this active guy. Get it out of our hand just in case we get our hand played down. Alright, now, end our turn. Where do they attach for their turn? Do they put it on Zeraora? Or on what is that? Heliolisk? Helioptile? Helioptile. Oricorio. Okay, so we need to save 1 EV for this baby Jolteon. They put it on the front one. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, yeah, no, they shouldn't have done that because now they're going to lose both of those energies. Now they lose both of those energies. Our opponent still only has 3 cards, so we're going to go ahead and copycat now. I don't think the Leafeon is going to do anything for us this round. We did get our other EV. And our baby Jolteon. So we'll end our turn after attaching. And oh man, they do get that free 50 off, huh? That's alright. We still have Jolteon up front. They might take the 2 prize cards right off the bat with this Thunderbolt. What is it? Is it a Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt. Does 120. Alright, now that Oricorio is in prime position for this baby Jolteon. We're going to take out the Zeraora first. Just because they have the energy on it. They've not attached to Helioptile or Heliolisk. Next turn, we can retreat our Jolteon, put our baby Jolteon down, and take this Oricorio out unless it attaches or heals, unless it heals. But it still needs to attach, so the order of operations here is important. Cool. Bye, Oricorio. They have no idea. It doesn't matter. 60, that's what beginning bolt is going to do. I'm clicking all over the place. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know what's about to hit them. Yeah. Baby Jolteon. 460. We don't need to do anything else. I see the EV bag. We can hang on to it. Even both EV bags is not going to save us from Cyrus with Heliolisk. So we need to hang on to that just for good measure. For some reason, I'm thinking Heliolisk will go down in 2 turns or something. So I'm losing the 60 on beginning bolt, which is okay. Electrical cord now is a little funny. I guess I could play down the red, right? They're gonna go for a Thunderbolt. How did they not? Oh, because Jolteon's not up front. Right. So let's use the red here just to get it out of our hand. I don't know if our opponent is playing anything that would disrupt our hand. But like I said, we're going to keep that EV bag just in case. For some reason they heal up. We need that 10 plus damage. Because they can still Cyrus this Jolteon and kill it. But Now this Heliolisk is in killing range at 60 HP, even at 90 HP, because I have that Eevee bag. They don't know what I know. They don't know how good this Jolteon deck is. Now they discard all that energy, and we can throw back in this damaged Jolteon. Take our last prize card. They don't know. They're like, what's he doing? What's he doing up there? He's attaching an energy. Why is he putting it there? Well, because they don't know I got this Eevee bag in my hand, and bam! 10 extra damage. I didn't even get to click the button. This deck is awesome. Hell yeah. We haven't gotten this whole win streak with just this deck, but I think we're on a 5 or 6 game streak with it now. Let's see what happens on this next game. If we get another Eevee Jolteon EX start, we are in good shape. Not the start we wanted. No draw support, but we do have a Jolteon EX. We are up against Indeedee, so they do not get first energy. We do. That is good for us. They might be playing Mega Altaria, though. Psychic Energy, Indeedee on the board. Let's see what they got. Professors. If we could top deck a Professor, that would be great. Oh, Eevee. Are they playing Sylveon or Espeon? Not sure. Hard to tell. Let's do our bite here for 30. Get some damage on the board. Next turn, we will evolve to Jolteon EX. Let's see what our opponent puts down. Giratina you did not get with Lycia. They must be playing Espeon with Giratina, which is an interesting throw together. If it works for them, it works for them. Alright, we got one. We got 2 Jolteons here now. We've not taken any damage. We could take damage next turn. The Eevee bag does not do us enough damage, so we're gonna hang on to it. Bingo bango. So if Indeedee hits us, we take 30, 60, we take 90 damage from their psychic. Yeah, it is Espeon. Has to be in the active spot, but you get to choose which Pokemon it heals. Ooh. Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and heal that Indeedee. What the heck does Morty do? Oh, they look at my cards, put them back in any order. Is that what it is? Top 3, what is it? Each of your psychic Pokemon, look at that many cards, and put them back in any order. So you can look up to the first 4 cards. We'll see. We're gonna definitely be having a little bit of trouble here. Everybody's taking energy ping damage from this Jolteon EX. It's great. Alright, so we can attach here. If we do 90 damage with our Jolteon EX right away, we take 2 prize cards with this Cyrus here on the Indeedee. So now we're doing 90, taking 2 prize cards. What's that? Our 3rd turn? Pretty good. We definitely have some bigger HP pools ahead of us here. The good news is every energy pinged is an energy that puts damage on the board. They might... No, they're not going to be full health. They'll heal up to 130 here, unless they heal the Giratina. Yeah, they heal themselves. Giratina, if they don't... Okay. So it stays the way it is. We can retreat into this one. We don't have any other heals because we used our other EV bag. They're going to heal up 30. So 13 minus 8 is 5. 5. That leaves them at... Oh! I was just doing math, man. See, guys, sometimes doing the math actually pays off. Might as well keep going. I'm going to get some more coffee first, though. All right, so we get another EX start, but we do have a Jolteon in our hand. Sabrina if we need it. Another Suicune EX deck. Okay. So we will be having the advantage with the energy. Unless for some reason they play Misty in their deck. They don't usually play Misty, but who knows? We've already seen a couple decks that are not what we expected. Okay. Possibly Greninja next turn is no bueno. We can put them behind just one turn here. Get some damage on the Froakie. Maybe. Yeah, get some damage on the Froakie. Stop slapping the mic. And if they don't heal the Froakie, then that means we have a Cyrus. We have two. We have at least one Cyrus with its name on it. Oh god, there's the Greninja already, which I knew. Alright, 20 damage going on to us. Oh, they retreated. No heal. I wonder if we get a double Shuriken next turn. Either way, we have Jolteon EX, Suicune without any energy on it. A second Eevee. Yeah. So we can do 100. Oh my gosh. We'll be doing 120 damage with the weakness on it. And that is one energy attachment away from dying. The evil laugh. He forgot. He forgot 2 prizes right away. Hell yeah, this game is definitely over. Perhaps they didn't know? I find that hard to believe, though. Did they intend to do that? Why would they intend to do that? They attach here. Oh, they don't attach here. They do 20-20 ping. Fine. I would have been going after the other Eevee, but that's just me. They still don't have any energy on the board, so I don't know what their ultimate goal is here. We are definitely going double Jolteon. I have not seen any Oricorio, threat of Oricorio. So we will go ahead and take our 100 damage on this Greninja. And if they attach to retreat, then they lose that whole game. Alright, well. Or there's the option they have a PCL. They don't have anything else on the board to give me. Because they both have electric weakness. Our opponent should have not knocked itself out. Alright, man. Like, we are cruising with this Jolteon EX deck. This is some mean Mamma Jamma-ish. I forget initially where I first was hearing about Jolteon and Leafeon. I've had this deck since at least the Jolteons came out. I haven't made a video about it because I've seen Jolteon in other videos, but this is my Jolteon EX deck video. This is definitely showcasing the strengths of it. The 2 Cyruses, the 2 Jolteon EXs, the EV bags, everything, it just like flows really smoothly. So we go second, we get first energy, we will be able to evolve right away. Ooh, it is a Blaziken deck though, so we could still be in quite a bit of trouble here. Do they play any sort of X speed? Oh, they do. They play a leaf. That's their 1 leaf, and Torchic is out of the lead spot. Now they're going to start drawing cards, which is good for us, but bad for them. I already have Jolteon EX in my hand, and I can start attaching to my electromagnetic wall. Let's do... If I do a Sabrina here, we'll force them back out and we can end our turn. Either we take out this Torchic next round or they evolve it into a Blaziken EX. Yeah, that'll do. Ah, they were always prepared to keep a Torchic alive. Oh boy. Okay, so we need to hope we get another basic here. Otherwise, we are screwed. Okay, Giant Cape works. Giant Cape works. We still need... to hit it, though. They're going to attach another energy. So if we do 90 damage, they go down to 80. We survive an extra turn. Even if they run then, they need to heal. We have a Cyrus. We also have a red. We could not use red this turn. We got the Giant Cape from our professor's research. So if they attach to this Mega Blaziken, they hit us. Then, oh boy, it's game over. They have no idea what they're doing against Jolteon EX. Look at this. They run away. They don't have anything in their hand. That's game. GG's. Come on, get over here. Don't need to attach energy. Don't need to pass go. Just need to take our 3 prize cards and be done. Hell yeah, GG. We got one more to UB4. Let's do it. Let's do it. UB4, here we come. Alright. Great hand. Going second against fire again. They do not get first energy. We do, though. That's going to power them up. But they need a lot of energy to do their big attack there. If they're going with Incineroar EX. Damage or not, we need to start setting ourselves up here. Oh, man. We could just get the kill. Is that too greedy, though? I don't think it is. Otherwise, we could be playing against 2 Incineroars. This guy gets to do 60 damage, takes the prize card. We can keep the red, take the first prize. Next turn, I guess we keep the baby Jolteon up front, do 40 damage, evolve, and attach our Jolteon EX. What does our opponent do is a real question here. We got 6 cards. Possibly nothing to do. They don't lose this next turn because I only do 40 damage. I only do the plus 20 on the turn I evolve. So they're good on the energy there. Do they have a rare candy in hand? And do they hit the correct Pokemon? We'll see. They hit a Torcat, so it's better than nothing for them. They'll go down to 70 damage and then 30 damage after I hit them. I can attach here, or evolve here, rather, and attach here. The EV bag will bring me up to 70, which will save me from one more Incineroar, or I do 50 damage, and if they don't evolve first, nah, they'll evolve first, I think. We'll try to survive one more turn here with this baby Jolteon. And full of supporter cards. All right. Beginning Bolt again for 40. This time bringing them down to 30. They will, if they hit themselves, go down to 20. And if they don't evolve, it looks like an Evo. There it is. All right. So they do have the Incineroar EX. We will last one turn here. I need to find a giant cape for Jolteon EX to... Interesting, they think that this is an EX here. Definitely just doing their math wrong. Sweet. So we have one more turn here. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Wish you guys could hear my cat ecking over in the window. Alright. We are gonna professors for 2 more. Maybe we get our last basic Pokeball. Nothing yet. Alright. So we stay here, beginning Bolt. I love my cat so much. Let's see what my opponent does here. They either... I don't know if they have anything. Do they have anything? No, they don't. Okay. So we survive a one singular turn here. And let's see what happens. Oh boy. Copycat for 4. We have 6 cards. Professor instead. There we go. We got another EV, which is fine. We don't have any other cards in our deck. We used 1 bag. So we have 1 more bag in here. Alright. They might not need another energy, so they're not going to attach. And I don't know if they play anything... Oh. I didn't see the Hau coming. Okay. Got too greedy. Sometimes you lose.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Maybe watch another video. And I'll see you in the next one.